Yo, so this will be the last one I post because, oof, definitely don't. Channel does not like it, but I feel like it's still something that needs to be talked about. So I just peeped the new Ab Boom Preach video. I feel like I'm talking about a movie. The new Ab Boom Preach video, which if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's their comments to the Fresh and Fit podcast, and it's just weird, bro. Like, I don't think nobody should ever be canceled or nothing like that. It was funny. I was watching a different stream. I was watching the Destiny stream, and Abba came on there, and he was like, "Well," because even I was like, "Yeah, okay," without context, yeah, that could definitely be misinterpreted and stuff like that. But even I've noticed uh context, man. A lot of people leave context out of stuff, and that's I feel like it's been like amplified with things like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all these reels and stuff like that. Short form content, it's super easy to make. It's crazy easy to make. But sorry, my arm was getting tired. I'm sitting outside, it's kind of hot. But a lot of that stuff, if you're not thinking about what you say, it's really easy for that stuff to get misconstrued, especially in the internet world, man. So to a lot of people that are thinking about, wanting to make content on TikTok or Instagram or anything like that, just be aware that, if you're trying to put out a positive message, understand that there are always going to be people that can misconstrue. I feel like I'm saying that word wrong, but I'm going to leave it there anyway, or misinterpret what you're trying to say. And sometimes that can come off as aggressive or hateful or whatever. You might not mean it, but just understand that it can be interpreted that way. Um, Not just on the internet too. That's a real life thing too, man. If you sometimes your actions, your body language can come off as disrespectful and it gets misinterpreted. Now you dealing with something that you ain't even expect to be dealing with because of something like that. So just always be aware of that. And it's not easy, trust me. This is somebody that's telling you that it's not easy. This is not somebody sitting in with a bunch of cars and a bunch of women and all that. I'm a regular dude. I work a regular job. I live in an apartment, you know what I'm saying? My goal is to get a house, you know what I'm saying? But I got to fix my credit, That's one of my goals to fix my credit. So, I think that if you can break past the point that there are going to be negative people out there and all that stuff, then you can make this content, man. It's easy. It's not hard. I understand people going to try to roast you just to roast you because they ain't got nothing better to do. You know what I'm saying? Think about it like this, right? This is something that I feel like a lot of gamers will understand, right? Uh so I am 31, right? Yeah, I'm 31, right? I grew up in the Call of Duty, uh, Halo lobby. I grew up in those times, you know what I'm saying? Where we talk smack through the mic. Understand, I'm 31 now. So those people that are preaching to you about this high value stuff that are accepting into politics and they're the faces behind these businesses that we know, they the same age as us, right? So you can look at that as like, oh man, they got their bag, da da da. But understand too, right? They got their own agendas too, the same way you got your own agenda, right? So take a lot of this stuff with a grain of salt. If you want to make content, make content. You're gonna have negative people on there. People are gonna comment on how you look. People are gonna comment all that stuff. Do I think some of the content that the red pill community pushes out is good for men? Absolutely. I think it's good for everybody. But I think that you have to understand that sometimes you can cross a line that you didn't mean to cross. You might allow people to do things that that you wouldn't normally accept for $1, right? And there's a lot of content creators out there that are like that. So I'm not saying you should watch anybody. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch anybody. That's for you to decide. At the end of the day, it's your decision. But make that decision, man. Don't let somebody else guide you. Take control yourself. That's all I'm saying.